Good day from Redvale RV. Today I'm going to show you how to set up a 2006 Lunar Chateau ready for camping. What we're going to do is we're going to set the outside of the caravan up first, and if we do that all correctly, in theory, everything on the inside should just work. Right, this caravan has a low voltage system which runs off a deep cycle battery that is located in this locker here. In this caravan here, the battery will charge when we are plugged into the mains. We have a 230 volt mains cable plugged into the caravan currently. When that is plugged in, our battery will start to fill up. The battery runs our lighting and our water pump in this model. When we're plugged into mains, the power points inside this caravan will also work, and any appliance that needs mains power will also work. When we disconnect from mains, we're then reliant on the LPG system in order to run the appliances. So we've got our mains plugged in, the battery is now charging. If we move further down the caravan, we also have our water area. So this caravan has an external pump. It is a submersible pump. This runs off the battery's 12 volt system. We pop that under the water, we plug it into the side of the caravan there. When we turn on a tap inside the caravan, water will then come from this barrel, it'll head through the water system, and it will exit the caravan down here. This is now called grey water when it comes out of the caravan. If we head round to the front, the caravan is equipped with two 9 kilo LPG bottles. The LPG runs our cooker, our water heater and our room heater in this caravan. We simply turn the bottle on and LPG will flow into the caravan. Before we head on inside, it's also important to have at least one of the stabilizer legs down. The caravan has a stabilizer leg on each corner. It is designed to stop the caravan rocking and rolling when you're camping in it. So you'll notice on each corner of the caravan a fitting just like that. We would use the tool that comes provided with the caravan and we'd wind that leg up and down in order to put them up and down. Right, now we're going to head on inside. Once we enter the caravan, you'll notice we've got all of our lights on. There are light switches located throughout this caravan in order to turn our 12 volt lighting on and off. They use our battery. So if the battery is flat, our lighting will not work. We can start moving on to our appliances. We'll start with our gas cooker. In this model here, it's a manual igniter. You simply select what burner you want to use, push, turn, ignite. Once it's ignited, you can release that knob and it will stay going. Our cooker works exactly the same. This has a grill and an oven function and it is controlled over here. We'll move on to our fridge. This is a three-way Dometic fridge. It can run off the LPG bottle, it can run off mains power, or it can run off the tow vehicle's battery, not the leisure battery on board here. In order to use this fridge on mains power, we simply turn that green switch on there. An LED will light up, letting us know the fridge is on. This selector here sets temperature. It will just work when we're plugged into mains if that switch is in the on position. If we want to use it on LPG, we come over here. We turn our mains off. We select the level of cooling. We push in that dial and we start hitting the igniter. At the back of the fridge, there is a sight glass. Right down the back of that sight glass, if the flame was lit, we would be looking for a very light blue flame. When you're finished with the LPG, you simply turn it to the off position and we turn the mains power back on. Water system. Now that we've plugged in the external pump, water will flow from the outside tank through here and out our drains throughout the grey water there. It's important when we first connect the water up to run it on hot and cold for about 10 seconds each to make sure there's no water in the system. So no air in the system. Once there's no air in the system, it is safe to turn our hot water cylinder on. Our hot water lives under this front bunk here. In this particular model here, to run the water heater on LPG, this window must be closed. So if that window is closed, we can come down to our selection knobs down here. This dial on the left hand side here, that is our thermostat in the middle, and our outer ring turns it on and off. If you'd like to use the water heating on gas, simply turn that to the right, wait a couple of seconds, and the system will turn on. If you want to use it on electricity, simply flick that switch on there and the water heater will warm up on electricity. It does take about 10 to 15 minutes to heat up the cylinder. We have a gas heating system in this caravan here, and it is run by these two dials here. 0 being off, 10 being maximum heat. If you want to turn this on, select any number higher than 0, push this dial in and begin hitting the igniter. Down there on a 45-degree angle and about 10 centimeters down, you will see a light blue pilot light going. Steam will be going out the chimney on the roof of the caravan, and that'll let you know that it's on. This will take a minute or two and start throwing out heat. Now we can head down to our bathroom. In this model here, if we look across at the toilet, you'll see a blue button on the left-hand side. That is our flush button, and there is a white handle behind it. That opens the waste tank to let your waste go from the bowl into the tank. If you want to know more or view any of our caravans, jump onto our website www.redvalerv.com. Thank you so much for watching.